Boys, I recorded a whole fucking video. But right here, oh, okay, it's not pulling up now because I'm already recording. But it will say audio, like input audio and da da da. I had the input audio to my headset, but I have no microphone, so I had no audio. I went to post it, and then I just went, watch a little 5 minutes, like I always do. No fucking audio. But that was a fucking hour-long video. I'm not gonna do all that shit again. So I'm gonna speed run through this shit because I've already been on this shit since fucking 6:30. So 2 hours almost. But I did the first video. I just didn't like how it played out. So then I redid the second video. I explained a lot more, and really I just explained everything that like I know I need to as a beginner to y'all. But then I had no audio. So now we gotta do it again. Let's go. But yeah, so just gonna run through my trades real quick. The trades that I took this week. Da 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 da. All right. So boom. This trade was from a minute ago. Wait, hold on. Pull it back down. So this was last week. As you see, so that's a dub. So we'll mark out. So as you see, I marked out these highs because it had a big push down and these lows because it had a big push up. Now all you gotta wait for with my setups is a break below, a pullback inside your zone, and then a break back below. But as you see, okay, I'm not doing all that extra shit today. But as you see, we got a break above, we had a break below, I guess a pullback above, but then a break below. But I didn't take the trade because that was not a good pullback for me. Like, if you zoom in, and plus you're on the 15 minutes, dude, you can really see. Oh wait, dude, I'm on the 1 hour. Motherfucker. Maybe I had this set up wrong. No, I definitely didn't. Okay, see, this makes more sense. Okay, so boom. You got these highs because it had a big push down, these lows because it had a big push up. Okay, so now you go on the 15 minute. Where the fuck's my setup at? Okay, down here. Okay, so as you see on the 15 minute, we got a break below, a retest, and then a break back below. But the reason I did not get into this trade was because that was a shitty pullback. I wanted more of a pullback. But then as you see, we finally got the pullback, but then it did not close below, so I did not get in. But then you see right here, it got a big pull up, a pull back down, and then a pull up. But the reason I got in, it was kind of like instantly, was just because of the amount of buy it got, like the amount of momentum it got pushing up. But I only risked a little bit on this trade just because how much of a loss I was gonna take if I did lose, just because this is not the best setup. You know what I'm saying? But I had a feeling it was gonna buy. But as you see, we got a break above, a shitty ass pullback, a shitty pullback. But then we got a big break back above. So that was the reason that I mainly took it, was just because how much it pushed up. But again, with these type of trades where you don't let it retrace enough, you will lose. But obviously I got in and it happened to play out. So I'm happy about that. And then that was on Monday. And then we go to Thursday, which is this setup, or I guess Wednesday to Thursday. Actually, no, it was Wednesday to Friday. Wait. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, yeah, because how choppy it was. Because news came out, it's December. So remember, all these trades I'm showing y'all are probably not going to be the best just because it's not a good month. December is the worst month to trade out of every fucking year. But as you see, we marked out these highs because I had a big push down, and marked out these lows because I had a big push up. Okay, after that, I waited for two things to happen. Oh, no, three things. I waited for the break above. So, boom, break above right here. A retracement, beautiful retracement, and then a break back above. We got that. I put my retracement at these lows because at this low, this low caused all this movement to go up. So, I got this low, big push back up, and then boom. Now I was in. And then US 30. We'll go to US 30 for this week. I'm not going to re-explain all my setups just because that's too much of a long-ass process. But as you see, I marked out these highs, these lows. It had a big push up. I waited for like a pullback down. It finally pulled back down into my zone. Took the buy, set stop loss, TP, boom. TP hit. And then I set up a new zone. I set up these highs because I had a big push down, these lows because I had a big push up. And then we got a break above. We got a nice break above, a big-ass pullback, and then a break above. So then I took that, boom. Now it's going up to TP. Now gold, I took one trade this way. No, I took. I'm waiting for this trade. Notice how it's not like right here. Okay, but yeah, I'm waiting for that trade. I lost this trade. Was pretty upset, but it's all right. So last week going into Sunday, I won this trade. I lost the trade before that, but it's just because I took it on a shitty ass pullback. So that was the So you see, same thing as Nas on Monday. Same thing. It happened on Wednesday, but as you see, it got a big pull up, a shitty ass pullback, and then boom, a nice buy. That's why I really bought it, because how big the buy was, and then what happened? Lost. But that is the risk that you're gonna be taking if if you're taking a shitty ass pullback. But then if I would have waited for a deeper pullback, like a more like, okay, that is better, like that's a decent pullback, then obviously what happened? Fucking dubskis. So if you were to ignore this, then I only would have taken one loss this week out of 5 trades. So I've taken 6 trades. No, I've taken 5 trades this week, and I only lost 2. So I'm up like a 7 or 8 RR. So it's like, that's like $8,000 depending on what account you have. So it doesn't even fucking matter. But yeah, like people think that the the losses are such a big deal, but as long as you have a good RR, it doesn't matter. So as you've seen, I have it that says 3. Well, I took it out at the 2 RR, but obviously 3 is basically a 3, and 2.96. I call that a fucking 3 because look how much of a 3 is up from there. It's just a little more above. But yeah, I mean, I took it out on the tippy top of this candle right here. So, that's like a 2.9. It's almost there. Okay, so look. Boom. That shit hit TP. If I would have waited for a better trade, like boom, break above, a nice pullback, and then a break above, then this loss would never have happened. But it's also FOMO, the fear of missing out. So, I was afraid that I was going to miss out on the big buying opportunity, and then boom, I lost. But then this was a better trade. Like, after I take a loss, it's always a dub right after. Boom, boom. Okay, dub. And then now I got marked out these highs and these lows. Had a big break above, a retest, a nice retest. Break above. Lost. Okay, nice, Carter. Woo, you're the best. Okay, and then I didn't trade gold the rest of this week because it was just fucking shit. I think I took... Nah, I didn't take another trade. Yeah, I just couldn't... It was too shitty, in my opinion. It was too shitty. But then I finally, because it's a new week coming, I went ahead and set up like the markets again. So as you see, we got these highs because obviously like you could have used hold on, these highs because I had a big push down, these lows because I had a big push up. But inside of this big ass zone, you would have made, there's so many other setups. So I just looked, I was patient, waited for a nice setup. I marked out these highs because I had a big push down. Marked out these lows because I had a big push up. Now, obviously, we go on the 15-minute. What do we have? What the fuck? Where did my pointer go? Okay. After the setup, we got a nice break above. Boom. A retest. Now I'll wait for the break back above, and then boom, it's just going to skyrocket. Not instantly, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. That's all the trades I'm doing. I have not taken any more trades. So we're done with that. That's like in 10 minutes. Not bad. Okay. Now I'm a back test for y'all. Show y'all the strategy in person. That way, y'all can get it yourselves. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do, because I did gold. No, I did NASDAQ earlier. It was kind of shit just because it kept putting me in like old ass shit, like 2010 type of shit. Like no one traded in 2010. The fuck? I mean, if anybody did, it was long term. It wasn't like in the same day. So no one traded back then. Markets weren't the best, but they weren't the worst. You feel me? But oh wait, hold on. And then we'll do 0 people. But I haven't done gold yet, so like let's do gold. And now most people nowadays are buying these things called instant fundeds. You don't have to do past challenge. Like you don't have to do first phase, second phase. As long as you get, a consistency rule of 15%. So that means 15, 30, 45 are like, as long as you're gaining 3% a day, if you wait until the next day to take another trade, as long as you get 4 winning days, that's just 3, 6, 9, 12. If you have a 100K instant, that's 12K. If you have a 10K, that is 3, 6, 9, 12. That's $1,200. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So since we're doing that, we'll do profit target is 3% plus another 3%, plus one more 3%. Wait, okay, so we're doing 12%. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 winning trades. That's all. I think that's all you need to win to take a trade out of your shit. The max drawdown is, I think it's like 6%. So we'll do that, and then do gold. Now we might have to keep restarting it just because the time limit is only set for 10 minutes. So we might, or if anything, I just won't get in. We'll just count it as, okay, we're up 3%. Now we're down 1%. I mean, now we're only up 2% because we lost 1, or now we're only up 1% because we lost 2. You know what I'm saying? Because like if I continue to just get in and get in, it's gonna probably take only one trade, and we can only do one trade for every 10 minutes. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna apparently let this fucking load for 10 years. But yeah, we're just gonna fucking hurry up and just get this video over with, because I know that y'all don't like no long ass videos, and I don't like long videos. Let's just get this shit over with. That way I can get all my fucking day. Do some gambling, wambling, you feel me? What the fuck? I don't understand what's fucking wrong with my computer today. Oh wait, I have to do an update. That's why. I can't update it right now. So come on, work for me. It's like it wants to fucking just load and load and load and load for some reason. It never does this shit. Oh, unless I have an update due. Damn, Adonis, you under those fucking covers? Yeah, you sleeping good up there? Oh my gosh. Come on, dude. I want to get this fucking video over with. Holy shit. Alright, there we go. Maybe not. It's gonna be fucking... Okay. Okay, we'll do... we'll just do 100K. Even though... I don't really want to just, sit here for fucking 15 minutes and just get into trades. Like, I just want to be able to place them and call it, okay, we're up 3%, we're up, da-da-da-da. XAUUSD. Okay, now my shit's tweaking again. XAUUSD. Nice. Okay, perfect. So you don't have to restart the fucking shit again. It's like, oh, wait, you have to restart it. Flashbang. Holy shit, my eyes just went white. Come on. Work for me. There you go. Okay. Boom. Fuck it, dude. I'm just going to get in for y'all. That way y'all don't get confused. Boom, boom, boom. Max percent. I mean, max people on 1 people. That's me, bitch. Gold. Profit target of 12%. It's just 4 trades. But we probably can't do that just because... we have to keep on restarting the video. That's why, I really don't want to just keep on doing it, because it's going to take more time getting into trades than you'll think. Because I have to continuously just go down in lots. So we'll just call it as I go. That way y'all know. Okay, so remember, we need 4 trades to get a payout. Okay? Why is this shit being annoying, bro? Damn. Fuck. Just being fucking difficult for no reason. Four minutes of just fucking sitting here doing nothing because this fucking shit wants to take 3 hours. Holy shit. It's still not gonna fucking work. Look, watch. Oh, now it wants to fucking work. Okay. Fuck you very much. Alright, boys. It's not gonna fucking work. Okay? I'm not gonna be fucking sitting here for 3 hours trying to do this shit. She doesn't want to obviously work. Oh, okay. Now it wants to work. As soon as I said that, I'm finna get off. Okay. We'll call it, you know, as I go. So the first trade we're going to risk is 1%. If we win, it's 3%. So then you only need 3 more trades to win. To get a payout. Okay. Gold's not in the best zone, but it is what it is. So we're going to use these lows. And then we're going to use probably these highs up here. Why? Because after it made this high, it had a big push down. After it made these lows, it had a big push up. Now we'll go on the 15 minute. Wait for some shit to happen. So we'll wait for a breakout, a retest, and then a break back out. This will make it to where we can easily just get done with this shit. That's a shitty breakout. We're not going to call that a breakout. Wait for more of a breakout. So that's a breakout. Wait for a retest. Okay, boom. Retested. That's a shitty breakout again. We'll wait for another breakout. Nah. Okay, obviously, so like we would have gotten in right here because they gave us the breakout, a nice retest, and then a break back out. And then now we'll set our stop losses probably at these highs. So it's not too big, but here, you know, even though like how we like to set them way up here, but that's way too big. But we'll set them right here because after it made this low, it had a decent push back up, and then now it pulled down heavy. So we're risking 1% on this trade to get 3%. As I said, I'm not getting in, you know, just because like it takes time. I have to go up on these things right here, set my stop loss like 6 times. It takes like 3 minutes every time. So fuck that. Okay, so we're risking 1% to gain 3%. So we'll see how this shit goes. Now remember, if we get stopped out early, okay, there we go. So we lost. So now we're down 1%. So you know, it's all right. You still have to gain four trades regardless. So it pushed up. Wait for a break below. Wait for a pullback down into your box if you do get it. I love how it puts me in the most shittiest market conditions ever. Like, holy shit. Like, I legit just said gold's not, like, in the best range whatsoever. We'll mark out these lows, and we'll mark out these highs. Because after it made these highs, it started pushing down heavy. After it made these lows, it started pushing up heavy. Okay, now we got to break out, retest the box, and then we obviously, like, we would have gotten in right here. So put our stop losses down here, and then we'll go for a 1 to 3. Hold on. See how this shit goes. Sorry, I'm speedrunning through this shit. I just really don't want to be doing this shit right now. And I'm kind of pissed off that my shit had no audio earlier, and that was a good video too. So okay, we have to stretch this out. Oh my gosh. We're trading when gold was at 1,000. Gold hasn't been at 1,000 in like 7 years. The fuck? Okay, boom. Hit stock and stop loss. Woo, let's go. Okay, so now we're down 2%. Let's see if we get a break back above. Let me see. Can't really see. Now wait for a bigger pull back up. Okay, so we would have gotten in. No, shitty. Someone, probably, yeah, right here we would have gotten in. Stop loss would have been down here at these lows. And then, yeah, go for another 1 to 3. If we win this trade, then we'll be back up at break even. Yeah, because we lost this trade. Then we lost this trade. So yeah, so like we'll be back up at break even as long as we win this next trade. Yes, come on, be a dub. I'm already knowing it's gonna win. There we go. Come on. Okay, biggest reversal in history. Nice. Okay, perfect. So even though it, like it didn't hit full TP, you obviously would have taken it out. It was an inch off. You feel me? So we're calling that a dub because obviously I would have taken it out. Even if most people wouldn't have, that's still a dub. Let's see what happens if we didn't take it out. Even though I would have. Just saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you not take it out? Like at that point, if you're one of those people that are so greedy and waiting for it to hit your TP, you literally waited an extra 3 fucking days for that shit. 3 days instead of only waiting. Let me see. Yeah, it's probably gonna be. Oh, this is only. That's not bad at all. 3 days for all this movement to happen, and instead of you taking your trade out, right here where it almost was a tick off your TP. Now you waited an extra 3 days for it to hit. So altogether 6 days for it to hit your TP. Why would you do that? Like it already hit your fucking TP. Like that's literally a 1 pip off. Yeah, see? Like a centimeter off. So, doesn't even fucking matter. That's why earlier, remember when I was telling y'all, oh wait, that was last video. But look, I'm gonna show y'all like an example. Gold was, you see, 2.98. Let's go back to here. Oh wait, other one. Let's go back to here. 2.98. Perfect example of it was so close to my stop loss. And what happened? It took an extra probably 3 hours. 2 days. 2 days to hit TP. So fuck that. Oh wait, no, that was on Friday, so that's why it says 2 days, because it's Sunday. But even then, it's still about 3 or 4 hours later. Instead of it hitting your TP and then you taking your profits, like that's literally, it's probably $30 off your TP. Like there's no point in that. So now we're up a 1 RR, so that's good. Now we're going the fucking 1 hour. Wait for another setup to happen. Alright, we'll mark out. Okay, we'll mark out these highs. Let me just delete everything real quick, because that's way it's not my fucking way. We'll mark out these highs, or these lows right here. Have to hurry up, because we have only 2 minutes left of this. These lows, these highs. Because after it made this low, it had a big push up. After it made these highs, it had a big push down. Now, we're going the 1 hour, wait for shit to happen. So, shitty break below. I'm waiting for more like of a push back down. If it does happen. Well, obviously, like, bro, in today's markets, you're never waiting 3 days for one setup. Like, there's no way, unless it spikes all the way up. But even when it spikes all the way up like this, you would for sure be catching other trades. And I missed another trade. That's my fault, guys. I'm sorry. But obviously, like, like while you're live trading, it's so easy to notice more shit like in the markets. So like, if I was y'all, then like y'all would have definitely taken this trade. Like this is a perfect fucking setup. You got a break above. Well, let me just delete this other one real quick. And if anything, then I'll just I can put it back down on there if it pulls down heavy. We have 1 minute. We have to hurry up. So mark out these highs because that big push down. Mark out these lows because that a big push up. And then now it broke above. It retested, and then it broke out again. So we would have gotten in somewhere up here, and then stop loss would have been somewhere down here, and then TP at a 1 to 3. If we win this trade, all we need is one more trade to win. Wait, no, 2 more. Come on, baby. Come on, treat me right. Treat me right, baby. Treat me right. It was pretty close to stop loss. Could you not, dude? I had a trade like a few weeks ago. Get an inch off my stop loss and reverse all the way up and hit TP. It was insane. One was the TP though, so let's see how this shit plays out. Obviously, knowing me too, I would have definitely taken my shit out. It was at a 2.9. What? There's no point of y'all shit taking an extra 6 hours for it to hit TP. But if it was me, I would have taken it out. But since y'all probably are over the camera and be like, oh, he's bullshitting. Let's see what happens if he would have left it in. Boom, there you fucking go. So there's a reason, because that's actually happened to me before I started doing this, like the strategy all the time. if I it was so close to stop loss, I mean like, so close to TP, it would reverse all the way down just because the like the market knows where to reverse. It's literally insane. Like fucking market knows when to reverse from certain spots because people's TPs are right there. So just take that into like your heads that like, okay, maybe it's only $100, like $100 off my TP. Just take it out, or 1,000, but you're you're getting 20,000. Who gives a fuck? Really finna risk 20,000 like just to make an extra 1,000? Like fuck that. So we're up 3-4%. So now all we need is 2 more trades, and then like because past y'all's funded. Or I guess past y'all's thing to get a payout. So here we go. We'll mark out these lows, and we'll mark out these highs. Why? It made, after these highs, I had a big push down. After these lows, I had a big push up. Okay? And then obviously it broke above. Wait for, and then it pulled back. Wait for now a break above again. Unless it breaks below, then I could, okay, so now it broke below. Wait for a pullback. More of a pullback. Fuck that. See, like it happens. You might miss your trade. See, knowing me, it is what it is. I'm not gonna trip over that. I'll set up a new zone. I'll set up these lows right here, and I'll set up these highs. Like it is what it is. Like that's why you can get in on these trades, but most of the time you won't, just because like it's a shitty push. Like it's a shitty breakout, or like like a shitty pullback inside your zone. But as you see, we'll see what happens. So we got a shitty break, a nice break below, a shitty pullback. So I would not be getting to this trade. Okay, nice. Let's see. I give you some buys. No, wait for more like of a push back down. That's a shitty pull down. Okay, obviously I would have gone in somewhere like down here. Stop loss would have been at these highs. So see how this shit plays out. Okay. Consolidating a little bit is what it is. Perfect. Let's fucking go. All right, bet. So now you only need 1 more trade to pass your funded. But you see, look. I'll go ahead and show y'all again. So we got these lows because it pushed up. These highs because it started pushing down. Okay, after it did that, what happened? We waited for a nice break below, which we got it, and a nice pullback. So say like you ended up getting in right here, you would have lost just because that was a shitty pullback. So always wait for a decent pullback, even if you're afraid of missing out. Never get in unless it's a decent pullback. So boom, it pulled back, and then now it pulled back down, and then boom, it hit TP. Oh wait, that's a 2.8. My fault. Even though I probably would have taken it out just because how close it is to TP. I'm not like that's why I do I really don't care because it's literally so close to TP. Let's see if it. Okay, boom, there you go. So now all you need is 1 more trade to pass y'all's funded. Boom, because you won. We lost 2, like in the very beginning, and then we just won 3 in a row. So now, because we won 2 earlier, and then we win this one. So this is y'all's 3rd one in a row. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So now 3rd one in a row. So all y'all need now is just 1 more trade. We'll do 1 more trade, and then y'all can literally withdraw off y'all's fundeds. Okay. Wait for a better setup. This is a shitty setup. I'll wait for another setup to happen. Not the best, but I feel like we could take a trade off of this. So mark out these lows and mark out these highs. Isn't the best setup, so don't think this is the best, but we got nice highs because it pushed down, nice lows because it pushed up. Wait for a better pullback. Who knows if I would have taken that trade, but I don't know. Okay, so obviously it would have gone in because it had a bigger pullback and then a nice break above. Nice. Okay, so if y'all win this, y'all can take out $3, $6, $9, $1,200 just off of one account, just off of one 10K. Say you bought 5 10Ks, you can take out upwards to $6,000, $7,000 just on 4 trades. Okay, just go ahead and do this. Okay, so if y'all win this trade, then y'all can take out y'all's money. And the same day, too. Okay, let's see if it hits. See, like that. Boom, you be fucking patient. It wasn't the best fucking setup. But what happened? Marked out these highs because I had a mini push down. Marked out these lows because I had a mini push up. We got a fucking, even if you would have taken that first trade because it pulled back, say like you got in right here. Say like you happen to get in, even though I wouldn't have. I'm just saying, say I was asleep or something and no one was able to get a hold of me. Say y'all took this trade, what happened right after? Even if you do take a loss, after a loss, it's always a dub right after. So boom, y'all would have still been able to take a withdrawal had y'all funded. But obviously, I wouldn't have lost just because how would I have taken that trade? But even if y'all did, y'all still won a trade right after. And fast, too. Very fast. That's one of the fastest trades I've ever seen on my strategy. Hit in 2 hours only? Damn. But there you go. There's the end of the video. 30 minutes long is better than an hour and a half long I had for y'all earlier. But yeah, that's it. You know, you obviously had a nice dub. We got breaks above, pull back, and then boom. TP fucking hit. Let's fucking go. So now y'all can take out $1,200 on y'all's account. This way y'all know I'm not capping on my strategy, bitch. You know, make sure you watch the full fucking shit. If you watch the full shit, comment down below so I know you're not a fake motherfucker. But hell yeah, this is all it. I just wanted to come through, show y'all how my strategy worked fully, showing though that y'all can pass accounts and everything. And notice that I flew through that very quickly just because I wasn't putting in, you know, buys. Okay, now we got in. Oh wait, what the fuck? Oh yeah, say I got in and I need to push buy. Okay, now we're only risking 500, but I have to risk 1,000. So now we have to do 1,000, and then I'll get in and set my stop loss up here, and then stop loss down here, and then TP up here. Oh no, let's wait to see what happens. Like, no one's gonna wait for that shit. Even though that was just an example, I'm just saying. But yeah, no one's gonna. I hate when I do that shit because it takes, instead of taking a 20-minute breakdown, it takes an hour just because, you know, you get to get in, make sure like you didn't risk like over the amount, or say like you risked over the amount, then you can not have to go back down and risk the exact amount. Fuck that. But hope y'all enjoyed the video. Me showing y'all how I can pass a funded with my strategy and start getting that money today, motherfuckers. But yeah, cheers, skis. Well, I should be getting a payout next week on my funded. I'll show y'all. Probably gonna be like $1,200 because I also have a 10K. But after I buy this 1,200, after like I get this 1,200, I'm gonna get 4 new accounts. So that's only like $400, and I put the rest in my fucking bank. But this way I can make upwards to like 4 or 5K. But boys, love y'all, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And I'll come back and do some more breakdowns next week or the week after that. Peace. Wait, actually, hold on. One more rip. Alright, boys. Be safe and have a good weekend.